Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 11th Hour Gaming Channel. I'm AJ Gills.
This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
I'm not sure if I said this to the 11th Hour Gaming Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're back playing the Xbox 360 Classic, and you know, if you ask me, probably one of my favorite 360 games.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Wow, that's dark.
Oh,
I haven't read this one either.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Man, that's dark. What the hell was I getting at? This is probably my favorite Xbox 360, one of my favorite Xbox 360 games, Alan Wake. I don't know. I can't remember where I was in that intro. It's this and Gears of War. These two were really fought each other back and forth. Probably my favorite 360 games.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly. These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan?
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Alright. Sorry about that little pop-up. I don't know what's going on. There's something going on with like the connection, my Xbox, my Wi-Fi. I have no idea what the fuck it is.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care
Crazy
of it, Miss
lady.
Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over. Wait.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my internet, and it's really starting to piss me off a little
The
bit.
sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with
Midnight.
anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be...
In spite of its human mask, to describe the Dark Presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Alright, man, something I really didn't notice from way back when. Man, the voice acting's
Early morning light hurt my
bit
eyes
stiff.
and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
I mean, like, I really like listening to Wake doing the narration, because it feels like we're being read a book, but I think especially coming from his wife, it's a bit flat, and I know it's a little weird.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I love reading these like manuscript pages, and you know, it slowly starts coming true. So like that's just kind of spooky, if you ask me.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a
that's not creepy.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh! Hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I love Barry.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an
I love Barry. So funny.
Mister takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
All right, wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins?
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Oh, poor dog.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the
Seriously,
desk
Al,
across
you
from the
can't
ammo
just
shop.
go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call.
He's gonna sign that without a pen.
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn...
That lamp made no noise.
I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Or maybe the lamp did make noise, I just didn't notice it.
The natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Batteries, always important. I mean, like, because I don't know. I know a lot of YouTubers. They play a lot of YouTubers play with headphones. You know, I play with earbuds. You know, personally, go straight into the TV. It's nice and easy to use.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
You know, like I said, like I play with earbuds in, so I'm just doing some little exploring.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
There we go. That was bugging me. I couldn't figure out how to switch over to the right shoulder. Like, I don't know. It's because I'm a righty. It's so weird looking over his left, and it's weird to me. But no, you know, like, I know for the third time I play with earbuds in. So a lot of times, you know, I don't get the full audio. So sometimes, you know, like I'll turn in a direction away from somebody, and you know, like I'll stop hearing the conversation. So I don't know, maybe just the earbud. So a person walking around there. Thought I saw a person. Yeah, I'm seeing shit. So, you know, sometimes I miss part of the audio. So that might have been it. But it just, from what I was hearing, I saw him, like, knock the lamp over, and it just went ping. It's kind of adorable in its own way. Yeah, that's not spooky. Okay, that's jump. Oh crap. Sorry, I'm just kind of re-familiarizing myself with controls.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish.
Let's keep heading on to Lover's Peak. I saw a news story. Apparently, the next two Remedy games will not be Alan Wake sequels. I'm serious. They're doing it to piss me off now. I don't know why they're doing it to me. They're doing it just to make me mad.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was. The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
It's funny. We're reading we're reading manuscript pages about how all this stuff is happening.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Rusty, damn. Rusty, hang on!
We're reading about how all this stuff is happening. About... it's basically, we're reading a book about how all this stuff is happening to us, about people who are reading pages of a book. It's like some weird inception right there.
Help! Help me!
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here! Hey! Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear.
suddenly afraid to die alone.
Man, he's happy, isn't he?
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe. I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
All right, there we go. That's the dodge. I was looking for that.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
It was not the mammoth.
Please don't feed the animals.
Fishing
is only permitted for those visitors
who purchase a park
fishing
license. Obey.
Operator's instructions.
Holy crap!
Rusty, no! Never. 2 bears and wolves. Never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
Pets must be leashed.
Never
leave your pet
unattended.
It is
against the law
to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park. This includes even rocks. You may. Or even simple berries.
Alright. Full on ammo. Here we go. Alright.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Someone just left a six-pack.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Damn. That's deep.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Yeah, this isn't creepy. Oh, hello, Mr. Shotgun. Yeah, that's not spooky at all. Yeah, it hurts me a little bit seeing that achievement. You know, anybody watching, you know, has ever heard me say, you know, I'm a big Muhammad Ali fan. You know, with his recent passing. Man, dude, that was one tough bastard. Jeez, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna. If I sit and talk about Muhammad Ali, I'm gonna start tearing up. I don't know. Personal hero, man. Guys, just absolutely fantastic. $100 penalty for feeding the wildlife.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Let's see here. Anything else around? I'm kind of waiting for that, like, good stopping point to end this video. Yeah, it's... Alright. This isn't terrifying at all. Holy fuck! Oh Oh, crap. Oh, come on. Whew. Jeez, this game gets really freaking creepy at times. Like when this darkness starts like just kind of swirling around you. Oh crap! Crap! Run low on bullets. Now, there was a moment the first time I played this game where I was just like sprinting through the woods with with like 3 or 4 of those things chasing me, like I was crap. Go, 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 go. I was running to one of these things, and I was just like kept just cranking the shit out of that thing, just like praying that and like right as I got it to start, like one of those things jumped right into the light and died. It was awesome. But guys, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time. We'll pick up right here. Keep on with this episode. I hope, I don't know, if this is your first time watching Alan Wake, I hope you guys are enjoying. God knows I am. I love this game. It's so much fun. It's a really good story. Just keep tuned in, keep watching. Check out my weekly show, The 11th Hour, that will go live every Friday at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. I'm starting, what game? Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter on Friday, June 10th. I'm not 100% sure when this is going up, but I'm recording this on the 9th. So keep an eye out for that. Check out my website, my Twitter, my Facebook, all down in the description below. Hit me up down in the comments. Tell me what you're liking, not liking about the channel. Tell me who you are, where you're from, how you found the channel, when you found the channel, all that stuff. Other than that, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying. You want to help support the channel, all that stuff. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm AJ Gales. This is the 11th Hour Gaming Channel. Tune in next time. I'm out.